going to do now is break into pairs. And I want you to pick people that you know the least.
Got the vulcanized tip of the shoe, so it doesn't really, it's like that, doesn't really rip through as easy. Kind of like reinforced here.
Design thinking is both a mindset and a tool set for innovation. It gives you a structured approach to creativity.
I know you want it.
For our second project, we were trying to redesign social events at Menlo.
First step in design thinking is to try to understand the issue.
What do you want out of a social event? What works and what doesn't?
What do I want out of a social event?
Yeah, why would you go?
How do you feel about Menlo social events?
Is this
Menlo social events?
The second step in design thinking is to observe.
Okay, so first, Mr. Kidd, so are you a chaperone at Menlo social events? Like, have you
I sure am.
Okay, so how do you feel about them?
About the events or
About
the chaperone?
About the events and chaperoning both.
No,
Great, so it's 4, not 6.
The third step in design thinking is defining your goal.
The fourth step in design thinking is ideating, or generating ideas.
The fifth step in design thinking is creating a prototype.
So from our data that we collected from the interviews, we made a prototype for picking Menlo social events by using polls so that the students could have more of a say on what the social event was that they would be attending.
The sixth step in design thinking is testing, and that's really a cycle of testing and revision, always improving your prototype.
So after we decided that we were going to do a poll for the student activities, we typed up a formal letter and we sent it and we gave it to Mr. Olapola, and he really liked what he saw and what he read. So after this, he's going to bring it to student council and he's going to let them decide what they want to do with our new idea.
The first thing we did was go from student to student to better define our problem.
no, I'm not saying that.
We found that a lot of students had a lot of frustration with the congestion around the door and the really ineffectiveness of the lines.
So what we did was we decided that we should change the layout of the cafeteria.
So on the first day, after we rearranged the cafeteria, we came back and we watched as students came in, and we noticed that the congestion around the salad bar and lunch lines had decreased dramatically.
For our last project, we created the rubric by which we'll be graded in our movie making class.
So I'm going to try and brainstorm more ideas rather than perfect ideas in the brainstorming process.
And I also think that for any sort of project, just keeping in mind who your user is and a culture of prototyping, and not to defer judgment. I think that'll be also very helpful.
One thing I liked about design thinking is that we could use 3D materials like Play-Doh, and we could add more dimension to whatever it is that we were making.
The thing I liked most about design thinking was the fact that it was a different approach to solving my problems, and I know I can use this new approach with all the problems I encounter later in my life.